Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. Welcome back to another video. Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes. UFC 314 is next week, Saturday. One of the greatest cards of this year so far, undisputed. We have so many great fights, and I'm genuinely excited for this. Alexander Volkanovski is either gonna end his career as the champ, as the two-time featherweight champ, and in high notes, or he will end his career as tragically as people like Izar Asania, Kamaru Usman, them, Leon Edwards. So this is one of the stakes are as high as possible for both of them, because if Alexander Volkanovski wins, then Diego Lopes, he is on such a big win streak and he's striking and grappling. Like, if Alexander Volkanovski wins, then he will prove the people wrong, that he will show that he still has the dog inside him. He is still the great Alexander Volkanovski. So that is how much it means for Volk to win this fight. But if, and a lot of people are predicting this, that Diego Lopes will win, and I honestly get why, because like Volkanovski just got knocked out 2 times, like back to back, and like it's very difficult to recover from something like that. Izzy Adesanya, we saw before, he got beat up against Sean Strickland, then he got submitted by Dricus du Plessis. He took on a number 5 ranked contender and he got knocked out. So that just goes to show you that it's very difficult to come back from such big losses in your career, especially when just a few months ago you were such a great fighter. Alexander Volkanovski versus Islam Makhachev, the first fight, that was like the best showcase of Alexander Volkanovski ever. Like, Islam Makhachev, we obviously know he is the best ever, like during that time. Like, he's the pound for pound best fighter, so like, yeah, I guess the best. So that, like, Alexander, like, according to a lot of people, Volk actually won that fight, and that was actually a controversial decision. So that just goes to show that Alexander Volkanovski can actually reach such heights. And to see, like, an Ilia Topuria, right? Like, let's not fool around. If Volk could have fought Topuria for the rematch, Volk could have gotten knocked out again. It's like pretty obvious. Like, I know that Volk is saying that he wanted the rematch and he wants to get his redemption, but that doesn't really make sense at all. No, like, that doesn't make sense to me or any other people. So I'm really excited for this fight, because, and Diego Lopes, right, like, against, like, when you get a win against Brian Ortega, especially in such a huge card, you're obviously gonna get a title shot next, right? So Brian Ortega, like, Diego Lopes, yeah, his striking is way sharp, like way better than Volkanovski, in my opinion. Like, Volk's grappling, like, Volk is like kind of like similar to like Dricus du Plessis and Islam Makhachev, where he has like sharp striking and good defensive wrestling. Like that makes him the great Volkanovski. And like, if Lopes wins, then it will for sure be a knockout, because if it goes to a decision, I can see Lopes winning at all, because Alexander Volkanovski, like, he keeps on the pressure throughout the like 5 rounds. Like, he never gets out in the later rounds, against, unlike some other people who like knock or submit people early, like Khamzat Chimaev, for example. So that just goes to show you that if it goes to decision, then obviously Volk is winning. But like, the thing is, if Volkanovski lets his guard down even for a second, then I am sure that Lopes will knock him out easy, like, just like that, knock him out cold. So that just goes to show you that this is a much like this is a much riskier fight for Volkanovski. So like, I'm genuinely scared for Volk, because if he gets knocked out, then it will be very sad. Especially, Volkanovski is such a nice guy, and he's like, we love to see him. Like, he's just such a good fighter and a human being. So I really don't want him to get knocked out. At the same time, we have someone like someone as wholesome as Diego Lopes, so we can't really tell what's gonna happen. Or like, both guys are like some of the most loved fighters in the featherweight division. So that just goes to show you, like, this is a high stake fight, and it will deliver. it will deliver for sure. Like the fight trailer is insane, man, is insane. So, and especially in such a great card, like we have Pitbull versus Rodriguez, Pimblett versus Chandler, and also Mitchell versus Silva. So it just goes to show, like there are so many stacked fights in this card. So anyways, like that's my opinion. You guys make sure to let me know what you guys think, if you guys agree or disagree with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.